Once upon a time, in a quaint village, there lived a young boy named Ethan. Ethan was known for his adventurous spirit and curious nature. He enjoyed exploring the lush forests and serene lakes surrounding the village. However, as he grew older, his friends began discussing topics that piqued his interest. Topics like self-control and making wise choices. One day, Ethan's wise grandfather, Oliver, noticed the change in his grandson's demeanor. He could sense that Ethan was struggling to understand some of the more complicated aspects of growing up. So, one evening as they sat by the crackling fireplace, Oliver began to share a story that had been passed down through generations. "Ethan," Oliver began, "let me tell you the story of a young man named Leo. He lived in a time when people believed that their choices held the power to shape their destinies. In a distant land, Leo was known for his strength and courage. He was determined to make a name for himself, but he lacked self-control. He squandered his energy on frivolous pursuits, not realizing the value of preserving his vitality. Leo's father, seeing his son's reckless behavior, decided it was time to teach him a valuable lesson. Leo's father took him to a serene garden where the most beautiful flowers bloomed. He handed Leo a fragile glass vase and said, 'My son, these flowers represent the seeds of life within you. Every choice you make, especially in matters of self-control, is like a precious seed. You must be careful not to waste them.' Leo listened intently, understanding the significance of his father's words. From that moment on, Leo embarked on a journey of self-discovery and self-control. He learned to channel his energy towards productive endeavors, nurturing his talents, and making wise decisions. Years passed, and Leo's transformation was remarkable. He became a respected leader in his community, admired for his self-control and the wisdom he displayed in his choices. People sought his guidance, and he gladly shared the story of the garden and the glass vase with them. As Oliver finished the story, he turned to Ethan and said, 'My dear grandson, just like Leo, you have the power to shape your destiny through self-control and wise choices. Your body is a vessel of immense potential, and it's important to treat it with care and respect.' Ethan's eyes lit up with understanding, and he nodded thoughtfully. He realized that every choice he made, big or small, had an impact on his future. From that day forward, Ethan was determined to cultivate self-control and make choices that would lead him toward a fulfilling and purposeful life. And so, Ethan continued his adventures with a newfound understanding of the importance of self-control. He made wise choices, cherishing the potential within him, and ensuring that he didn't squander his precious energy on fleeting desires. As he grew older, he shared his grandfather's story with others, inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and responsible decision-making. And thus, the tale of Leo's lesson lived on, reminding generations of boys that self-control and wise choices were the keys to unlocking their fullest potential.